your racket. That's all right. That's all right. See, here's what we got to do. Because lack of playing and, you know, maybe not being super intense. See, I'm trying to change the climate inside your body. I'm trying to get you intense. I'm trying to make your body go faster. And usually people are going to make you go slower. And I'm not saying you wouldn't do that on certain things, but I got to get the racket and the body moving much quicker, especially at 16. So you've already hit some shots that were amazing. So don't worry if you miss. These are positive errors. Don't pre-roll the wrist. Rotate. Left arm across your body, Jason. I love it. Jersey. Better. How many times do you hit like that in a match? Never. Never. See, no one would go, see, you're here, and I'm here, and I'm almost like reverse engineering it. I'm starting backwards. See, I'm getting you more intense, more rotation, more what we call angular momentum. I'm having you jump off the ground prior to contact. Now, jumping can be, someone gets nervous, they might jump. But if you watch the top players, they come off the ground right before they hit it. But that's a cause and an effect. You're not at that level. But I'm having you do that because I'm trying to change your timing and I'm trying to get your body to spin differently. Because before you were like, you can already feel more power. Yeah. But I didn't tell you to hit it harder. It's just coming out that way. You're doing really good. Better. New guy. Set the racket. Not now. I'll give you the reason. It went in the net because you were too close to it. Yeah. That goes back to the first thing I said about you playing more sets because you misjudged the ball, so it was too close to you. So you could hit the stroke like Federer. If he's too close to the ball, he's not going to get the optimal result. You're doing a great job. Very good student. Way to listen. Okay? Love it. Jersey. Here's the deal. Even when you miss it, it feels better. Yeah. See, because the lower body isn't as connected. I mean, isn't as disconnected from the upper, like your old one. See, because now you know you're going to jump and you're going to rotate. So I see that you're waiting a little longer, kind of measuring this ball. You're doing much better. Not bad. And even if you open up, it's not as bad. Excellent. The only thing technically you're doing wrong, because you are to the outside, you are tapping the dog, it does go to 5 o'clock, you're pulling the racket, but all he does wrong, he pre-rolls the wrist, and then you do it. It's still a short stroke, but the racket head isn't going to flip that much. Rotate. Good. Left arm across, Jake. Good stuff. Love it. Totally different. Look at the depth. I know you're rotating, you're doing like a 180, so you're not seeing a lot of your shots. You can feel it, but a lot of these are going very deep. Awesome. Come on up here, conference. Now, if someone asks you, and this would be crazy, yeah, you help my forehand. What are you doing? I'm jumping up in the air and I'm rotating all the way around and facing the fence. They would think like you're like ill. You know what I'm saying? But you're not. You see, what I'm doing is when you make a mistake or you have a problem, sometimes you want to over-exaggerate it the other way. You see, the exact opposite of what you were doing is what I'm trying to teach you. And then you meet in the middle. But give me the feedback. How does this feel compared to what you were doing? A lot more dynamic. But see, the last thing you're going to do if you don't have confidence is use your legs like this or jump. The last thing you're going to do if you don't have confidence is rotate like this. See, I'm making you rotate. I'm making you do things before you've practiced enough to get the confidence to do it. See, I kind of reversed the whole thing because of what I saw, how you were disconnected. Now, here's the problem. If you did this and say you jumped and you couple balls. People would say, don't jump. And now you're going to go right back the old way. And I'm just telling you, with what I was seeing, the other one might look smoother or more relaxed, but you had no juice. Okay? And like you said, the key word, this is more dynamic. Okay? You're using your body. So even though the stroke is like this is the mechanics of the arm, where the arm goes. The ground strokes, like a baseball swing or a golf swing, it's all done with rotation. The arm just kind of goes for the ride. And so the stroke that you've been taught to go the outside, like the ATP forehand, that's the mechanics of the arm. But the body, it's all about the body. You know what I mean? It's all about rotation. The arm just kind of goes for the ride. Does that make sense? All right, now, your backhand. So I want to get into backhand and the serve. So this is how I want you to practice the cue. But on the backhand, you're getting filled from the beginning. Before I get into any technique, I need his shoulder under the chin. Got to. You got to get sideways. His shoulder, for right now, I'm going to go very vanilla, very basic. Put your shoulder almost under your chin. See, there's not enough trunk rotation on your swing. All the way back. And then I'll explain everything. Yeah. You got to get that thing all the way back. Go back. So get that shoulder under the chin and hit everything cross court. Wow. Very interesting. Not only does the shoulder have to go under the chin, and I don't mean to sound like a broken record, there's very little angular momentum again. That's why some of your best shots are when you accidentally hit them down the line. And I've never seen you play. You're going, you're right. Sometimes it's easier for me to hit down the line. You got to go like this. Like from the sideways position, go ahead. From this position, you got to go like this. When you do the stroke, after you hit it, bring your back foot around. Now, yeah, that should be a cause and an effect. That should happen naturally. Not on every shot, but for you, after you hit the ball, I want you to do that. Because what happens, Jason, you don't have enough rotation. Once again, you're playing with your limb. You're not rotating. I might have to have you do a 180 on this, but it might be easier, it should be easier on the two in the backhand, because the two hands should make you rotate even easier, because you got two hands on the racket. That's all right. After you hit it, show me your back. And see, even that one. See, even though you tried to do that and that was a little better, I want this. Watch my foot. Bring your back foot around. Now, do I tell that to everybody? No. Some people, they bring it around too soon. Okay, what I'm seeing with you, after you turn, step, hit, bring your back foot around. Got it. Again, didn't come around. Step. Again. Okay. Do the 180 again. I got to go back to the forehand. Yep, you got to do the flying Jason. Yep, got to. You'll hit it deeper, watch it. By the way, it landed on the line. Look, watch. Everything's solid. Great job. I can correct that in a blink of an eye. Even when it's bad, it's still kind of good. Okay? Because you got more coming around. Look. Keep doing this exercise. Conference. I know he's tired. He did a lot of work today. I was wrong. I thought the two hands would help you. What's this feel like other than different? And plus, I know it takes more effort. And I know you've been working hard all morning. But what's it feel like compared to what you were doing? Or the same?
Dynamic.
See what I'm saying? It's dynamic. So wait a minute. here, now think about it. Here I am, he's saying the word dynamic, you know, in 20 minutes on both sides, and I'm just correcting the culprit. See, I'm really correcting the real problem. You know what I'm saying? Because I just don't see angular momentum. So I'm actually having you over-rotate the body, and that's causing everything to come with more energy. So even if he mistimes the ball, or you don't want to hit it hard because you're not aggressive, I've created so much more torque. I've created so much more, there's a collision. So even if it's a little off, they're still going in. Crazy. Grab a drink. I know you're. Yeah, and then the problem is this. If he gets a little nervous and he gets a little excited, then he's going to do his old way even more. Now you got even a bigger problem. I mean, if you're tight and nervous, you're not going to rotate more. You'll go even slower. And it's like you almost look petrified. And so he has to be trained almost backwards. Yeah, because he should be more of a tiger, the way his body's turning right now. That you've hit some amazing back. Keep going, you're doing great. All I want you to do, very vanilla, turn the shoulder more, the flying Jason, do a 180. Different sound. Don't worry, you're not going to do this the rest of your life. I got an end game before you leave, don't worry. But I don't... Crazy, isn't it? How many strokes have you done like this at home? Never. See what I mean? There'd be no need to be this aggressive and for you to rotate like this because you don't have the confidence to do it. See, people put more in when they feel oh, I got this. So then they put more energy in. Keep going. I'm not going to keep you hanging with this. Even when it's a little off, it's still awesome. Good. Turn the racket over. Wow. Good. Turn that shoulder. You're doing a great job. You got strong legs. I love it. Now, the ball got behind you, so you got a little jam. So when you made contact, the racket was open, so it went out of bounds. But you're only making a mistake on like every 8th ball. Set up, pivot. Nice. You're doing the job. You're doing the job. Awesome. Great job, Jason. Awesome. Remember the forehand? What you're going to do? Nice. Now, you did it too early. When the ball comes, you got to take a little step. Wow. Backhand, you're doing it. Rotate all the way. Do a 180. I know you feel like you're at gymnastics, but that's your fault. Every ball is solid and deep. Again. Again. Set your racket. I know you're going, Rick, this takes a lot more energy. You know what? That's why you got to improve your fitness. And you're right, it will take more energy because I got you using your legs more, your hips more. You're rotating. You're playing more athletic, and you're playing with more angular movement of the body. Okay, same thing. I'm going to mix it up a little bit. Still rotating all the way around. Set it. Nice try. Here we go. Both sides, Jake. Nice, buddy. Nice. Extend the arm. Great work ethic. Attaboy. Come on. Good miss. Good miss. Come on. Good miss. Come on. Come on, Jake. Pivot. Again, turn the shoulder.